What's up guys, Nick with Atropos. Today we're doing the R3 inside the Grand Canyon. With the window before the hot Arizona summer approaching, Nathan and I decided to tackle R3, Rim2Rim2Rim. We made the drive north from Phoenix and stopped at the Cameron Trading Post and grabbed Indian tacos before heading up into the Grand Canyon National Park.
Hi there. How you doing? Thank you. Awesome, thanks, have a good day.
I've backpacked Havasupai twice, but this was my first time inside the national park, and we got stoked when we saw the South Rim.
Oh shit! Let's go!
Being one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, the Grand Canyon impressively stretches 227 miles long and averages over 10 miles wide. After checking out that overlook, our excitement built as we made our way over to the Bright Angel Trailhead, where we would start our hike at 4 a.m. the next morning. The double crossing of the Grand Canyon is on most ultra runners' bucket lists, and we were getting super excited for the opportunity to finally tackle it. Let's go! R3, sending it. After scouting the trailhead, we made our way over to check in to the Bright Angel Lodge. There are 2 different trailheads on the South Rim. We decided to start at the Bright Angel trailhead, make our way over to the North Rim, and then come back via Bright Angel as well. After checking in, we loaded up our vests and triple checked our gear. Once we were done packing, we enjoyed the sunset and got ready for our 3:30 a.m. wake-up call.
Hit me faster than a shot of adrenaline when we stepped out into the lights.
3:30 a.m. came and it was go time. We made sure to grab an 800-calorie breakfast, as nutrition and hydration will make or break you in the Grand Canyon, before setting off to the Bright Angel Trailhead. I didn't record the first couple miles in the pitch black dark, but there were some moments where we turned our headlamps off and just stared up at the stars, and it was truly amazing.
Now, did it take you by surprise? Were you waiting for the call?
One of my favorite things about ultra running is enjoying the sunrise in beautiful locations, and the Grand Canyon definitely did not disappoint. We took the short detour to the Pipe Creek Beach to cool off in the Colorado River. Pro tip, don't filter water from the river, but do from the creeks that feed into it.
We are 8 miles in, just got down to the beach, about to hit the bridge over here and keep this going.
We were ahead of schedule and enjoyed some snacks, used the restrooms, and then continued on following the Colorado River to the bridge crossing. Once you cross the Silver Bridge, you're half a mile from Phantom Ranch. Once we made it to the ranch, we made sure to fill up our water.
10 miles in at the Phantom Ranch right now, grabbing some breakfast, some lemonade. What are you gonna get? Lemonade. Let's go.
Building up to this trip, Nathan kept talking about the lemonade at the bottom of Phantom Ranch. Unfortunately, we got there too early before the store was open.
We're out here on Mother's Day, and a nice lady gave us her complimentary breakfast because they only give out free coffee until 8 a.m. and we're here a little before that. So we're 10 miles in at Phantom Ranch, and we're about to kick off the climb to the North Rim. Got some maple syrup.
And there's a place that I've dreamed of where I can free my mind.
After breakfast, we set up the canyon to the North Rim.
Sounds of the season and lose all sense of time.
Yo, we're 16 miles in right now. Hit the turnoff for the creek before we hit about 9 more miles up this North Rim trail. Let's get it.
We passed Ribbon Falls on the way up to the North Rim, and our plan was to stop there on the way down. We also found out the store at Phantom Ranch closes at 4 p.m., so we adjusted our pace to make sure we could make it back and grab some lemonade before it was closed.
The summer air by the seaside.
We made our way up to the Cottonwood Campground, which is halfway between the Colorado River and the North Rim. Depending on the season, always make sure that the treated water pipes are on. If not, you can always filter water from the Bright Angel Creek as it flows year-round.
Coming up the North Trail, Whew. Look at these views.
We made our way past the Pump House Ranger Station and Roaring Springs as we started the climb up the North Rim. As the elevation gained, so did our excitement. The trail hugs a really steep drop-off, and we knew we were getting closer to our halfway mark. The North Rim trailhead was closed to the public, so no one else could easily access it unless you ran the same direction we were coming from. We only saw 2 other trail runners in this whole section. We continued on the brutal climb up through the Supai Tunnel and refueled at this water source before trekking to the North Rim. From the tunnel, it's just over 1.5 miles with over 1,000 feet of elevation gain to the halfway point. We made a quick stop at the Coco Nino overlook on the way up before finally reaching the North Rim. We made it across the Grand Canyon in 8 hours, rim to rim. After running a full marathon distance with elevation gain across the Grand Canyon, we were only halfway done. We still had to make it back to Phantom Ranch before 4 p.m. to get the lemonade that Nathan couldn't stop talking about, and also stop by Ribbon Falls in the process. We made great time descending down the North Rim and really enjoyed running this section of the trail. We made it down to the Ribbon Falls turnoff, and it took us about 20 minutes off the main trail to make it to the waterfall. Ribbon Falls is tucked in a small canyon filled with lush vegetation. This area is truly amazing, and it was really nice to cool off and beat the 95-degree heat. We checked the time and had to full send the next 5 miles to grab that lemonade before 4 p.m. After eating all the food at Phantom Ranch, we crossed the Silver Bridge and cooled off in the Colorado River before starting the trek up and out the South Rim. We were able to get out of the exposed sun as it started to set as we made our way up to Indian Garden. We saw a beautiful California king snake and made one more stop before reaching the Bright Angel Trailhead, finishing the R3 in 17 hours at 9 p.m. with over 52 miles and 11,000 feet of elevation gain. Nathan shared a quote with me from Alan Watts that really stuck. If you awaken from this illusion and you understand that life implies death, or shall I say death implies life, you can begin to feel your own existence as absolutely fundamental.